Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl G's Louise back with another message. I'm sitting out here getting some sun, but I was sitting here thinking, right, about, of course, it's the men and women. It's the biggest power struggle of all time. Like men and women, men and women, men and women, men and women. People want to know, what are women thinking? What are men thinking? Why we don't get along? How does a man or a woman mess up your whole day? Somebody that you love, say they can fuck your whole everything up. Get your mind off track. That's why a lot of people don't like to fall in love. They say it's easier for them to just, keep everything casual. But that's not the main message here. I wanted to address what I want to address is, man, for all those that like to point and place blame elsewhere and don't really want to contribute to the overall solution to things, you got to start really taking responsibility within yourself for things that are going on or things that are not happening. Okay? And I'm saying that because teamwork makes the dream work. It's a known fact. All of the things that have been created in this world, like, I know we take for granted a lot of the things that's happened, that we have access to. We take take for granted our children and how they come out sometimes. Like when you have raised your children and they came out to be successful individuals, contributing in a positive way to the community. You know what I'm saying? Who was a part of that? There was a team. There was people that contributed to that person's life to help make them who they are. That's what we are here on Queen of Second Chance. We're a team. And a lot of us, including me, women, especially women, single women that have children, we don't know how to let and allow motherfuckers help us. Because we don't never have no motherfucking help. So we just used to not asking or not doing. And God forbid we do need help and we ask and we get shot down. It's like, nah, I'm not going to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Which is the wrong attitude. But over time, when you have been rejected in that way and no one's really been there for you, you feel like I don't have nobody. But we ain't gonna stay there too long. I'm saying that to say, houses, cars, everywhere you go, everywhere you look, there's something that you see that was created, and it was a team that was needed to make it all come together. There's always a face to it or a name, but there was, behind the scenes, it was a team of people that came together, that knew how to work together, didn't mind playing their damn part, didn't complain about the shit that's not being done and blame it on the other person. They just come in, pick up the slack, and keep it moving. Because the end result is we have to finish this thing, or we have to finish raising this child, or we have to build this house, or we have to build this business. Shit be bigger than your bullshit a lot of times. So you need to go sit your ass down, get in the car, go wherever the fuck it is that you go, have a goddamn seat, and think about what it is that I'm bullshitting. Check you. bring the shit back to you. Do you know how many men that I know personally, they dog the mama out? They baby mama, oh, she just let him do this, and she don't do this, and or, oh, my baby mama ain't been doing that, or, it's, my thing is, if while you sitting there talking about her, how much of your days and weeks and months are being contributed to the child's life to change whatever it is that you saying, especially this being your child? How many hours in your day do you contribute to either teaching your child something new, redirecting them from whatever it is that you're saying that the mom just lets them do, and that goes for them. I'm gonna say this too, there are some single dads out there, and they're, and the baby mama's like, but bitch, you ain't around, so you need to get the fuck in the mix. Stop talking so goddamn much. Be about what you talking about. That shit is not easy for people to put shit into action. They love to talk. They love to sit down and talk people heads off about what it is, this, that, and that. But ain't no action being put into play. And that's how you get the thing done. I don't want to sit there and talk about shit. We need to get some shit done. Like, it's just what it is. Like, I done had somebody I know just talk about his sister kids. Oh, they bad, they did. I'm like, well, goddamn, you the uncle. Why aren't you checking them? You're a part of their life. Why aren't you going over there and planting something inside these children? Why aren't you contributing in some way or another? I don't understand why people do that. Like, I got nieces and nephews. I might talk to my sister. We might talk about our kids together and shit like that. But I'm not about to be coming to her with a bunch of shit. I pretty much handle it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much go to them directly and say, da-da-da-da-da. Sometimes she don't even know. Because I'm pouring into them. Why not? If I see a flaw or an issue, I check it. Why not? I love them. I care about their outcomes and their lives and each and individually. So I have to come and say, and I tell my kids all the time, they probably like, man, I know you don't want to hear, it's getting hot out here. I know you don't want to hear what I'm saying, because it's like, damn, she always talking and always nagging. But I'm going to tell you what, this is my favorite line. You can ask them. One is 18, the other one is 22. You can ask them. My favorite line was, I could be doing anything else in the world right now besides sitting here talking to you, and I really don't enjoy sitting here being a nag. I said, but the sooner you get what the fuck it is I'm saying, the sooner we can move on to the next thing. I don't want to keep talking about this shit, but I'm going to say it because that's my job. I gotta say something to you. I gotta check you. I gotta do all the shit you don't like. Because if I don't, then what am I doing? You're not, I mean, you gotta help pour into these kids. Be what you needed at that age. There are things that these children need that they're not getting because, whatever reasons. could be family feuds. It could be beef with the mom and the dad. It could be, you know, a lot of shit. And even with businesses, things lack when the leadership is off. And we could get all into that. I could talk about leadership all day. Because leadership don't mean you run around here and you sit on your ass and you talk and you point. Now, you be what you want your team to be. If your team is lacking, you need to check your motherfucking self, because you are the motherfucking leader. And my brother used to tell my mom all the time, oh, you don't like the way Julie is? Well, look at yourself. Check yourself. Because really, you know, your team, your business, your house, you're the representative of whatever it is. So it's a representation of you. Your children are a representation of you overall. Even if you feel like, I just did everything I could do, there's nothing I can do. But I mean, honestly, it's like, it's our approach. It's our approach. And they are going to be a result of their environment. And if you were ever a part of that environment, you need to take a look and say, hey, if that's not what you like, what you see, you need to reevaluate some things. For real. Like, even me, I remember some years back, it's probably been like 5 years now, I had seen some things that I was like, man, I gotta fix this shit. I gotta turn this shit around. I gotta make some major changes here, because there's stuff that I learned along the way. I grew up with my kids. I had my children very young. So it's a whole lot of shit that I did not freaking know. Okay? I did not know. So when it was time for me when I started seeing or learning things and understanding how things work, or understanding parenting on a different level, I was like, okay, now I have to find a way to implement this shit without it being abrupt. Because my kids are used to me being a certain way or handling things a certain way. So now I have to find a way to change this and let them know, like, this is a healthy change. This is something that we're doing now because I don't learn this. And, you know, they going to follow suit. They going to do what you do regardless. You don't even got to talk. They just going to follow suit. Oh, mama doing it. So they follow suit. Kids really, honestly, they don't respond to what the fuck you're telling them too much. Half of that shit go in one ear and out the other. And if it do stick, they don't remember it till they get older and they're actually going through whatever the thing is. And then that's when they're like, oh, mama said this. Then it sticks. Then it applies. But even with your business, even with building whatever it is that you're building, your product is only going to be as good as you and your team. That's just what it is. If you got a bullshit team, that house y'all building, it's probably not going to have a good foundation. It's probably going to be a bullshit house. Shit going to be uneven measurements. You know, your baseboards all off key, and just shit going to be fucked up. You know? You get what you pay for. You get what you put in the shit, period. Like, my boss, he used to just love to, when I was in the working world, he used to love to pay crackheads and people to do shit, and they be fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell that a crackhead did it. Okay? Just say that. The paint was, then he giving them beer while they're working. It's like, okay, you know the end result is not going to be what you want. And you can't sit there and be like, man, they fucked up. No. Check yourself. You gave them some goddamn beer while they're painting. Okay? Like, you're going to get what you pay for. That's what it is. You're going to get what you give out, what you put in. And the main focus of this message is teamwork. The teamwork needs to be there. Instead of talking so much shit, be about that action and implement and contribute. Implement some action. Contribute to the solution. Pick up the slack. The same amount of time you spent sitting there talking about what this person ain't doing, you could have been did it, and it could have been done. I'm just saying. The nerve, you know. Half of you are not even good teammates. You don't even know what teamwork is the fucking about. And you sit there and you run your mouth. You talk too much, is what you do. Talk too goddamn much. Who the fuck are you? Are you perfect? Let me see if you put on the shoe, how you gonna move. You put on the shoe. You put on the leadership role. Like niggas always, yeah, you need to get a truck and it need to be that. Do you have any motherfucking money? Do you have any money? Do you have you contributed? Oh, my son, look at his hair. Oh, what? Go get his hair cut. When the last time you got his hair cut? Oh, look at my daughter. When the last time you got her hair done? Do you know what it's like to have a child 24/7? If you don't need to be talking. Instead, contribute. Or talk while you're contributing. Whistle while you work. I'm just saying, like, it don't make sense to me. It pisses me off when men don't do shit and they sit there. And women too. So it's some women out here that just don't take care of their kids. Like, they just don't do it. But they be talking this shit. Oh, so-and-so at their house and they got his clothes. Do you know what the fuck the kids is going through? Picture this in your head. A counter with kids hiding up under the counter, listening to the people argue about them. That ain't no good. Let's figure out a solution and let's all contribute to that solution. Like, why not? Teamwork is really makes the dream work. And when you learn how to play your part and not be so angry about what the other motherfucker's not doing and just jump in like double dutch and get to it. Like, get to it. What's wrong with that? Because you and your feelings. Okay, well, that's where emotional intelligence comes into play. That's when you have to take a sit down and check you and figure out how you can get past that. Because that's only temporary anyway, that feeling you got. Get over that shit and let's get to the you know, the overall, the bigger picture. And the bigger picture, y'all, is to pour into a thing as much as you would like to see it grow. As much as however you want it to be. If you want it to be huge and big, you got to put a lot more effort into it. You can't be sending your kids off in a room somewhere all the time and don't talk to them, don't feed them, don't do nothing. I'm talking about mentally and spiritually feeding them. And hell, even the food you feeding them. I mean, giving them chips and shit, like, man, come on, man. They're going to be bouncing off the walls. They're not really learning a lot. You gotta translate their energy. They have a lot of energy. They have a lot of really, it's amazing, especially when they're small. When the kids are small, it's like, they are like silly putty. Like, you can form and shape and do whatever you like, you know, and get them to understand certain things at a young age. Do what you didn't get. Give what you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have it, give it. And that don't mean J's all the time. That don't mean, oh, my kids got everything. Okay, are they smart? Or are they sitting there with everything with a bag of rocks? I mean, do you have them learning things that they need to know that's gonna that they can apply to everyday life? This shit is real shit now. Like, the kids don't know how to do nothing. And then once you wait too late, is what I'm saying. Like, with me, I start learning all this so late. So it's a struggle trying to implement it while they're like already on their path to, you know, whatever you had downloaded for the first 7 years. Like after they 7 years old, man, a lot of that shit, they already have, the foundation is set. From the time that they're conceived in your stomach all the way till 7 years old is your time to pour into and set the foundation. After that, all you're doing is guiding, planting seeds, being an example, and it's really fun to see how this child can grow. It's really fun. Like, like I listen to Abraham Hicks, and she always used to say, because I never focus on the journey. I always be wanting the end result, like now. Nah, you gotta sit down. You gotta do the process and really enjoy the process. And pour and pour and pour and just keep pouring. And then it's like amazing when you see the results. When you see what's coming out of that, you're like, wow. Like, you sit back and look at your children when they grown and they're accomplished and you're proud of them because you was a part of that. You poured into them. There's children that ain't even your children you could do that with. You could do that with a stranger at the motherfucking grocery store. You was a part of that. When people make it up big, like all them Biggie, Tupac, let me see, Trump, whoever, when they do them video documentaries, they always got people that wasn't their parents that is on the damn video, and they're like, they sharing their contribution to their life. They're sharing, the things that they taught, that were able to teach them along their way. And it does make you proud if you were a part of that, to see the outcome be so big and beautiful. Like, it's a big thing. And it's, again, teamwork. The teamwork, nothing can happen without it. You can do what you want to do, whatever you think. Okay, try it without a team. Your hair gonna be falling out, you're gonna be tired as hell, and still shit ain't popping. So I'm just saying. And again, do I do it? I try. I'm not perfect. I do what I can. And that's why I need y'all. I need other people to help me, around me, uplift me, and keep me going on that. Because I fall short of a lot of things. And I'm telling you, Dr. Sebi, I think I mentioned this before, but he always been doing what he been doing. Before he died, though. And I remember he did a video and he said, he gets sick too. And he goes through things too, because he said, even with me knowing all of this shit, all the shit that I freaking know and that I share with you, I still I'm not always on point. They say live what you talk, right? And it's easy to say that, but when you're actually trying to do it, it's very challenging sometimes. It's just what it is. I don't care who the fuck you are. You got to focus. It takes much focus to live a balanced life on every aspect. You cannot indulge in cheap pleasure. You can't do certain things if you're trying to be balanced in all areas of your life. It's just what it is. And we all have streaks where we just go hard. Like, I got a friend named James, and he goes hard right now. But I mean, we have seasons. Sometimes you want to go hard right now, and you're in a space where you could do that and really focus on your health and, self-care and doing all that. Some people don't feel like they are in a position to do self-care, but we are. But that's what we think. We create our own roadblocks. But I'm saying all that to say that Sebi said, I fall short too. I don't do everything that I tell you guys to do, that I'm sharing with you. I'm not even telling. He don't tell them what to do. He's sharing the information that he knows is going to promote a healthy operating system within our human bodies, our digestive system, how our kidneys is operating, all the brain, everything, your lungs, all of this shit, it plays a part. What if your lungs said, man, fuck that, I ain't goddamn helping. The other lung, he be bullshitting, he don't contribute. So I'ma just say fuck it. Nigga, you gonna die. You can't even motherfucking operate. I mean, no, you can operate off one lung, but it's very challenging to do that. I mean, you need all of the things inside your body. People get things removed every day, yeah. And they do say, you know, you could live off without it and whatever and all that. But why the fuck did God put it there? It's the reason. And I guarantee you, any of the people that got some shit removed, they might not have huge issues, but they have some type of issues that they have to deal with in regards to the things that are not working properly in their body. Like, I know some shit is like malfunctioning with me right now because I can't put the fork down right now. I don't know what it is. I just want to eat. I really have no fucking clue. I just want to eat. Now, I eat healthier. I've been eating way healthier, so maybe that's why I'm so hungry. However, I don't know. I just be hungry all the time. So, and I'm ready to eat. I'm like, yep, want to eat, you know. And just now, went from not eating at all, not really wanting to eat, and then now it's like straight, like I'm making up for all the days I ain't eat. I don't know. So yeah, like anyway, something's off. Either maybe I don't know what's going on. My scalp is not healthy right now. It's kind of like flaked up, you know, dry skin a little bit. So I know those are small things, but those are things that I know when I'm not doing right. You see what I'm saying? Those are small little indicators. Or if I have headaches. I don't have headaches. So if I'm having headaches, something's off. In my neck and my back area, I must be stressed because all of this is inflamed. It hurts. So I know that something's not getting done. So something's off. And just like with your car, you know, everything works as a team. The wheels, everything, all the parts to the car is needed to make the car move. And if the team has flaw in it, shit, every time, even when you watch these street nigga movies, they might have a great team, everybody get money, all of a sudden you got a nigga that get jealous, like, oh, well, he made $1 million and I only made 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so now this nigga gonna start fucking shit up, being weird, you know, just stealing a little bit here and there, taking customer, whatever the fuck he doing, and he's knocking the whole team off, the whole overall, like, the overall picture. We are trying to build an empire and you're fucking it up because you got a fucking problem that you need to sit down and check yourself about. If you wasn't making $100,000 last year, motherfucker, be happy and play your motherfucking part. Don't worry about what motherfucker over here getting. That shit is irrelevant. If you are contributing to the pot, nigga, just keep doing that. And keep doing that. It'll come. Quit hating. Quit being mad about what another motherfucker getting. Or you bitter because your baby mama, which me, I know about the bitter part. God, he worked it out. But I'm telling you, I understand why people are bitter in relationships with their kids. I get it. You know, if you had a picture that was painted where you want your family. Women want their family. They want a team. Women don't be like, oh, let me open my legs and get fucked and have a baby and then be by myself. No. Now, they have to take responsibility in knowing that if you fuck the wrong nigga and you know that the nigga is some bullshit and you see how he is with his other kids, that he's not fucking gonna be able to be there for you. If he's doing it to them and they're here, you already know the baby that you finna have ain't special. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we think that. If that nigga don't take care of this kid, he's not gonna take care of the other one. I promise you. Okay? But I'm saying if you really had real high hopes and everybody's like in on it, like, yeah, you know, we gonna be together, we gonna have this family. That's the shit where it's like, you know, it's supposed to be a team here. I'm having your baby. Or I had your baby, or we have children together. And I'm doing this shit by myself. But you'll sit over there and talk straight shit about me now. And I know you niggas know what I'm talking about. Even if you don't do that, you know niggas who fucking do. So let's not sit there and act like we don't know. Because we know what the fuck is going on. These niggas sit there and they talk about how they fucking baby mamas is. And, oh, this, or they just doing that. Or they don't do enough of this. Or I don't know why she's that way. And you are not doing anything to fix it. That's why. She's that way because she's spoiled as fuck. Okay, well, help get her unspoiled. If she's a fucking... she fucking up at school or he goddamn beating niggas up at school, why don't you go to the school and holler at the kid, pour into the kid? I'm just saying, this is a team effort. You can't just sit around and just talk shit and then go around like, yeah, I'm a part of my kids, I take care of my kids. Oh, if you don't contribute to the children in your life now, even men that don't have kids, like my brother, he don't have no kids. But the kids that's in his life, that have been in his life, placed in his life, he's always took care of them or poured into them in some kind of way. I mean, always. Even when he didn't want, like, sometimes this shit don't be pretty and fun. You know, where you can go to Dave and Buster's with your kid and have fun and be like, hey, look at my baby. Put him on Facebook and shit. Yeah, no. Sometimes this shit is ugly. Sometimes they're screaming. You got to have a scream match with these niggas. Sometimes you got to yoke their ass up. So it just all depends what's going on and how long it's been since you really checked in to see what type of child you have. You know what I'm saying? But either way, these niggas be missing all that and be talking about, oh, look at my baby. Put him on Facebook. And baby means any kind of age. I don't give a fuck how old you are. A baby is a baby. It's your baby. Fucking how old they is. You older than them, they a baby to you. Like my daughter, she's a baby to me. She's 22. She's a baby. And some of you niggas my age is fucking with them. Whew. All I'm saying is, it's a team effort. Even with self-work, it's team effort. It's us helping each other, holding each other accountable. There is a flaw in your team. You best believe it's going to be a flaw in whatever it is that you're working towards. Teamwork makes the dream work. And if you ain't dreaming, then you are part of the motherfucking problem, and you need to stay your ass the fuck over there, because we don't want no part. We don't want no parts of that toxic shit. We need to work together to be our best versions, so we can build and walk inside our purpose. The things that we're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be touching somebody. You're supposed to be help. I feel like mine is food. I'm supposed to get my food in everybody's mouth. Because my food is healing. I'm not taking away from that. Anybody else's food. I mean, I love food. I love all kinds of food. I'm a foodie. However, not all the food that we eat is really beneficial. And niggas walking around talking about they ate a salad. That ain't enough. A salad is not nutritious. Okay. Now, it ain't heavy. It's a better choice if that's all you have. But you didn't get all your nutrients for the day by eating a salad, okay? And we could talk about all this stuff on ItsAlive. You can go to ItsAlive, ItsAlive, that's on Facebook. And then you can go to Instagram, ITS_ALLIVE_, that is IG. And then YouTube, ItsAlive. But yeah, the food is where it starts, honestly. The food is what changes here. The food is what changes this. Everybody asked me, how did you do it? What did you do? So people asked me yesterday at my event. I didn't do anything but just go on a challenge, to be honest. My girlfriend said they ain't eating meat for 40 days. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it too. They was doing it at her church. I did the shit. My mind completely changed. I'm just being honest. And at the time, keep it all the way, G, my water, my gas bill was too high for me to pay, and we was taking cold showers at the time. And I know that sounds crazy, but honestly, if you look it up, cold showers are beneficial not only to your mental state, but to your cells and your overall wellness. Cold showers, I had to take them. I didn't know that at the time, But I look back and I always say we live life forwards, but you can connect the dots backwards. You can look at things backwards and say, hey, that is how I get it now. You didn't get it then. You got it now, though. And now you're going to live right now in your present moment, and then you're not going to get a lot of shit. A lot of shit is unknown, but once you look back, you're going to be like, damn, okay. You see? So anyway, I'm going to sign off. But the food, yeah, it definitely, your mind changes on its own. You take those, do those 7-day challenges, them 20-day challenges, those 30, 40-day challenges, and not eating meat or eating healthy, not eating no dairy. Your mindset changes, your taste buds change every 21 days. Everything changes, and you become different. You think different, you move different. You're just different. It's not like I'm doing it. You're literally just changing because of what you're eating, because you are what you eat, as they say. So, not saying you got to be vegan to eat vegan food. All I'm saying is just try it. You know, plant-based foods. Anyway, I am about to sign off because it's hot as hell out here. I'm sitting on my roof. For all those who have not, please subscribe to my channel and become a part of the Queen of Second Chances family. I need you guys just as much as you may feel like you need me. If you think someone needs to hear this, please just share the video. I need to get my numbers up as soon as possible, and it doesn't hurt or take any of your time to share or get someone else to subscribe to the channel, you know. So just have a wonderful day, and until next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.